Good afternoon, boys and girls. I have noticed that some of you have wrote in the comments that my videos have starting to get a little bit better, more professional, and that's because of Lisa Spielberg. Have nothing to do with me, that old grumpy fart Magnus. She sitting there at school with the fancy editing programs while I am sitting at home with my movie maker. And today, it's all creds to Lisa. And today it's gonna be that old fart editing again, because she have not time to help me out with this video. It's a beautiful day in Sweden now, 12 degrees Celsius plus, and the spring is coming. Look here. It's starting to get really wet outside. Today I'm gonna do a review. I hate reviews, but I'm gonna do one because it's about the product that people seems to like to hate, and that is nothing wrong with this product. So I'm gonna try to do a review, a Magnus-ish review. And I hope you're gonna like it. Look down here. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. My place to stop is over there. Before I start the review, I must do a little fire, because when we are out in the bush we must eat. And I love to start a fire. Must be something wrong in my head. I guess we all outdoor dudes like to start a fire with big matches or fire steel. Because we must eat. Okay, I have moved myself a little bit away from the fire. It was a little bit cold here in the shadows, but it will be okay. So, about that review then. I guess you have already guessed that it is something with Gerber. I must say, it's not that I only use Gerber, but the big reason I think Gerber is, for me, the best is they have good quality to good price, and I love the Gerber serration. They are, so far I know, the best serration on the market. Enough of that. So, okay, I'm gonna try to do that review then. It's gonna be a review that I don't gonna tell you the steel of the blade, because I don't know. I'm gonna tell you if it's good or bad, and length, and that you can search that for yourself. It is about this knife. That Gerber big Bear Grylls folder, partly rated. Maybe 4 months ago I bought this knife, oh, you know that I can't pronounce that word. Speak out that word. For Lisa, because I was thinking, I don't need any more knives. I have so many good knives, but this knife looks so fantastic good. So I bought the knife for Lisa, and she hated it. And that's not because it's a bad knife. The knife is too big for her hands. Here, where I can put in one finger, even if I have no gloves on. Here, she could put in 2 fingers, and then it was not comfortable. So that is the reason she don't like it. And if it wasn't for the color, I have loved it too. Love it. Because I can't stand it. I know that it isn't survival folding knife, and then it's good to have color on it. But I am a grumpy old fart, and I like black stuff or green stuff. But enough of that. Now, should we do some field test on the blade then, because you will not know anything if I just sitting here and rambling. So should we cut down some pretty big tree? Because that we can do with the pretty big folder. I have one there we can cut down. Believe it or not, but many of us prefer to use folding knives, even out in the bush. And if you do that, you don't wanna carry around some kind of tiny EDC folding knife. Then you must have a big one. My favorite is in Gerber Gator, and if it wasn't for the color, I think this knife could be my new favorite folding knife, because this is a sturdy folding blade in a pretty good China steel, and I have forgot the steel quality. I think it has something to do with 17 move. I don't know, and I don't care, because the knife works really good. It's locked back by the way. This tree is 4 to 5 centimeters. Should we take it down? We can using a technique like this. And now the serration really pretty hard to really dig in like a beaver. If you have put in this force on a fantastic EDC blade like Sword Flash 2, then I think you have broke it. But with this knife I really shoe in the serration, shoe in like a beaver. You can compare it to over there. I have a beaver tree to this cut, just for fun. Here we have a beaver that have been busy, and just for fun. It looked different. The Bear Grylls beaver folding knife. Should we do some more fine task that you maybe like to practice or do in the forest? Should we do that trigger for that fish trap? And even though it's a folder, we can use a little bit of platooning. I do it like this. Just give it a little so I can break it. You can do it like this also. should we do 2 notches for the trigger for the fish trap, if I remember. It was a while since I did that. And here is one of the reasons I really love the serrations. They dig in like hell. Never gonna tell anybody to start using serrations. That's their problem if they don't have understand the advantage or what you say. I wonder if I do it correctly. It is something like this. One stick down in the ground. You can take unfortunately the blade have not a 90-degree sharp spine, but that is something you see on almost every knife. You must put the, and even if they have a good spine, they are covered with that kind of that protect the blade. I have forgotten the name, the black stuff. So you must anyway, you must put it in a machine or with a file. And I have at work put this blade in the machine, so it's really sharp here. I like when it's so sharp here that your nails will come off powder from your nails. So now when I have done that, it works perfectly. That's fire steel. I think my food is ready soon. A couple of minutes. I'm gonna eat drumsticks. Anyway, so I hope you can trust me on this subject. And I hope we have killed one myth, that this knife should be trapped. And even if you are like me, super stubborn and still think the knife is crap, $25 is not a huge amount of money if you decide to buy it. I think most people, have you seen me there in the smoke? Most people think Gerber have sell out for Mr. Big Wheels. But what about Camillus then? I think it was Camillus. Are they a sellout to that survivor man? I have forgot his name. Sorry about that. Are they then a sellout? All companies want to make money. Anyway, for you that have looked at this knife in stores and online and have been a little bit unsure, I can I cannot promise that you will break it. You can break any knife. But if you use it as a folder, it should be used a little bit harder than an EDC folder. Then you're going to love it, and then it's going to hold for you. You see, when I cut down that tree, I press really hard. And those serrations really dig in. Okay, that was all for me today. Now I have seen that I am rambling, like Brian said, rambling. And now I'm gonna eat drumsticks. Out.